Hello everyone, I'm Momshi Roxanne and welcome back to my channel. If you're interested in topics on language, literature, and technical writing, please subscribe to my channel, hit like, and click the notification bell for updates. Today, let's discuss business writing. In any form of communication, whether it be spoken or written, the perennial problem is how to start it. The questions that prompt professionals are, how do I start it? Or what are the things that I am allowed to say? Which words are appropriate for this kind of situation? We start dealing with these situations the moment we start looking for jobs. We submit application letters, right? An application letter is an example of a business letter. So as a starter, I would like to show you an example of a business letter.
Here is an example of a business letter I took from the internet, and the author here used the full block format. So as you can see, all parts of the letter are aligned left. So let's discuss the parts of this business letter one by one. The uppermost part of the letter is where you can locate the sender's company name and address. So for example, you are the sender, you have to write there the name of your company and the exact address of your company. So the example that is given here is Company Incorporated, 123 Alphabet Drive, Los Angeles, California, 90002. So that's the sender's name or company name and address. So before you write the second part of the letter, which is the date, you have to leave it as 2 spaces here. And so the example given there is 15th of October 2012. Of course, the date is the date when you write the letter. And before you write the receiver's name, designation, and address, which is the third part of that, basically the third part of that letter, you have to leave 2 spaces again, and then write the receiver's name. Take note that you have to be sure about the name and the spelling of the name of the recipient. And of course, you have to be sure about his designation. Mr. John Doe, Customer Service Representative, Widgets Galore Incorporated, 987 Widget Street, Miami, Florida, 33111. So in this case, the receiver's name is Mr. John Doe and his designation is Customer Service Representative. And another 2 spaces before you write the salutation. So usually we write dear and then the name. You can also write the whole name. There are also cases that we write dear sir or dear ma'am, and if you're not sure about the receiver, like if you're not sure about the whole name of the receiver and you're not sure whether the receiver is male or female, you can use dear sir or ma'am. I will be explaining that later in the second part of this discussion. So after writing the salutation, we are now ready to write the purpose of our letter in the body of the letter. The body of the letter is where the purpose of the letter is stated. So there's also an introductory part of the paragraphs, and then the body, and then there's also a concluding part of the paragraph. But take note that a business letter is straightforward. It's direct to the point, but everything should be written with sense of politeness and courtesy. The body of the letter is where you can find the purpose of it. So let's see how the sender of this letter presented his purpose of writing this letter, and let's see the opening statement. The opening statement of the letter is, I am writing you concerning a recent purchase of widgets. So by that statement, you can immediately understand that this letter is about the purchase of widgets. The next statement gives us a background information about this purchase made by the sender. Approximately 2 weeks ago, on October 1, I ordered a total of 50 widgets for Company Incorporated via the Widgets Galore client webpage. I received an email notification 2 days later confirming the receipt of payment and the shipment of the widgets. According to your website, shipments should reach their destination within 3 to 5 business days of being sent. So that's already a presentation of the background information regarding the purchase made by the sender. And here comes now the complaint of the sender. But I have yet to receive the widgets. According to your website, shipments should reach their destination within 3 to 5 business days of being sent, but I have yet to receive the widgets. Do you have any information on what may have happened to delay the shipment or where the shipment is currently? So that is already the inquiry. He provided an information about when the purchase was made, how many widgets were purchased, and about the policy or the guarantee of the company of 3 to 5 business days of waiting for the product that is sent. Finally, an inquiry about what happened to the shipment and where is the shipment located. And the closing paragraph says, I have worked with Widgets Galore Incorporated in the past and have the greatest confidence in your products and customer service. We need the shipment of widgets soon. However, and I hope you might be able to provide me with an idea of when I can expect them. Thank you in advance for any help you might be able to offer. So that's the closing statement of that business letter. Later in this video, I will be teaching you how to say things properly or how to say our complaints or inquiries properly in business letters. The next part after the body is the closing. And I will be giving you more examples of closing later in this video. And you have to leave at least 3 to 4 spaces for the signature, and then write the complete name of the sender and the contact, and if there's an email address, write the email address. So the example given here is Sam Brown, that's the name of the sender, and Vice President of Company Incorporated, that's his position or designation, and then the contact number 555-555-5555, and the email address s.brown@companyinc.com. The following may help you in preparing a good business letter. First one is, for block format, indentation in the body paragraph is not needed. We usually make use of the block format in writing business letter. Just like the example I showed you a while back, all the parts of the business letter are aligned left because the author used the block format. Helvetica, Myriad, or Times New Roman are the recommended font style, and 12 is the recommended font size. Information about your company is needed. That is why at the very beginning you have to state the address, the name of your company plus its address. You can use this instead of typing out your company and address. Most offices already have pre-designed letterheads. Government offices and private companies already have pre-designed letterheads. So if that's the case, then there is no need for you to be typing out your company and address. If you're typing out the address, it should appear either right or left justified at the top of the page, depending on you and your company's preference. If you're sending the letter to an international location, type out the country in capital letters. It is best to address the letter to a specific person. That is why I mentioned a while back that you have to be sure about the name, the correct information, even the spelling, as well as the designation of that person you're writing to. For salutations, consider the following options. Employ to whom it may concern only if you don't know whom specifically you're addressing. But if you're already sure and you know to whom you're sending that letter, then there is no need for you to be using to whom it may concern. That is the time that in the salutation you're going to make use of Dear Mr. Milano, if that's the name of the person you're writing to. If you do not know the recipient well, Dear Sir / Madam is a safe choice, because you cannot just say Dear Sir if you're not sure whether the person you're addressing your letter is a male or a female. So it is safe to use Dear Sir or Madam. For salutations, consider the following options. If you know the recipient well and enjoy an informal relationship with him or her, you may consider the first name address. Example, Dear Susan. So that most of the time we see that in friendly letters, but we seldom see these kinds of salutations in business letters. If you're unsure of the recipient's gender, simply type the whole name. Example, Dear Chris Smith. Don't forget a comma after a salutation or a colon after to whom it may concern. Go directly to the point, clear and polite. I think I mentioned this a while back. This is business world, and the people in this world don't have the luxury of reading a lot of letters or a long content of a letter. So you have to go directly to the point. You have to be clear and regarding the purpose of your letter, and of course you have to consider always a polite way of asking or saying things in your letter. Next, be persuasive in your letter. Make sure that the person you're writing to understands you as well as believes what you say in your letter. Use I, we, and you in your business letter. You're allowed to use the first person and the second person and the third person. Just choose which one is appropriate for the occasion. Make sure to choose the active voice rather than the passive voice. So if you forgot what we mean by active voice and passive voice, these are examples. So the passive voice says, the sunglasses are not designed or manufactured with attention to their durability. You can see that in active voice, and it is written this way. Your company designs and manufactures sunglasses without attention to their durability. So active voice more preferred than the passive voice. Next, be courteous. Of course, this is required of a professional. For example, a discourteous complaint might read, I think your sunglasses suck and I am never buying them again. Of course, that's discourteous complaint. A courteous complaint might read, I am disappointed with the construction of your sunglasses and I plan to take my business elsewhere in the future. That statement has an impact but is not discourteous. The closing, like the salutation, is an indicator of respect and formality. Yours sincerely or sincerely is generally a safe bet. Cordially, respectfully, regards, and yours truly. Slightly less formal but still professional closings include all the best, best wishes, warm regards, and thank you. Use a comma after your closing because that is in preparation for the writing of your whole name and your signature.
Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Goodbye!